TexasStarList.com. Yeehaw.
Welcome to Texas Star List Podcast, 30 million Texas-wide and global, where we bring y'all the hottest new artists from the streets, city to city, state to state. But we keeping y'all in Texas tonight, man. Finna take y'all down to H-Town with the homie Cherokee with the new single, I Thought You Knew, featuring D-Money. We finna have Cherokee on the show, the Star List. Shout out to all the DJs, man. They ain't scared to break new music. Shout out to all the media.
Take us with you, TexasStarList.com.
Yeah,
Log
the jewels
on
in my
now.
mouth reflecting off the watch, can see the time. My appetite a beast when it comes to taking this dinner time. These haters thought that they could stop me like a traffic light. I thought you knew you can't compete against me, you just forgot. It's hard
Let's
to
go.
recognize real in this game. I just see mannequin. They quick to pretend to be your friend when you up and run again. I'd rather chill with a few chicks and looking at that ass. But sorry to say these chicks is really than some of you niggas.
This is Cherokee.
These words is cold like an AC with no filter, and you never knew I wouldn't bite the tongue for no one either. You niggas sweet and Brenham, cup full of blueberries, plenty flavors. They never knew one from the H, handle my shit, question later.
Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button.
Cripple full of Wiz Khalifa, only if you know it's exotic. That's the OG perfume. I thought you knew these niggas selling made for Reggie making move. That's nothing new. That's how you pile your money up.
Tell a friend, I thought you knew.
I said that all I'm poor about.
Cherokee.
And I thought you knew I keep exotic by the 28.
I thought you knew I pile that cash up like West Fargo Bank.
Shout out to D-Money.
Now you know that I ain't come to play. Shouldn't have to tell you, you already know by D. I'm a D boy, definition of T-R-A-P. From the front line to cell phones when they rush the scene. I'm like the bank when them deposits hit, they come to me. Just throw it on the clock, stuff the bag and zip it tight. A couple phone calls, just guarantee it'll be gone tonight.
Ooh, you already know what it is. I thought you knew. The Star List, man, where we bringing y'all the hottest artists in the streets live, man. I'm talking about artists that's on the grind, artists that's making moves, you know what I'm saying? People ain't waiting on no deals. People creating their own record labels, man, and connecting with the realest, man, and really putting in that work, man. We got Cherokee on the line. We finna tap in, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, leave a comment. This is TSL, the Star List.
Take us with you, TexasStarList.com. Log on now.
One. Welcome world, we back live. I told y'all, man, we finna take y'all out there to H-Town with the homie Cherokee, man. We got him right now on the Star List show, man. What it do, homie?
What's going down with it? Word was going down with it, y'all.
Man, gravy, man. You know what I'm saying? Keeping the streets popping. You know, we stay tuned into hot new artists, man. We ain't just stuck on the program that they put out. We ain't waiting on the labels, man. We know that we respect the streets, man. We respect art, and that's what it's about, man. And man, I Thought You Knew single is buzzing, is moving. You making moves, man. Man, let's get right into that single on how you even came up with the I Thought You Knew.
Man, that right there, man, was like a spur of the moment, to be honest. Like, at the time, like, you know, I was kind of like, you know, going through life. So I was like, you know, let me go ahead and put some out there. And now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought you knew. You know what I'm saying? Just like, it just put something out there. And it was supposed to be actually me on the track. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, it's like, I kind of like, I can't say I got tired of writing the track. It's just, I was like, man, let me put my homie on this one right here, because we ain't had a song in like damn near 2 years. The last song we dropped was like Envy Me and Grind, and that was like 2 years ago. So I was like, man, let me put him back in the song. So I was writing the hook, and I wrote the whole hook. Like, that hook right there, all that is really me, but I didn't finish the second part of the hook. So that's when I was like, I told my partner, like, hey, Wells Fargo, woo, bang. And I was like, man, go ahead and put your little twist and turn into that hoe. So we just went to the studio, man, and dropped that hoe in one day. You know what I'm saying? Knock it out the park, man.
Yeah.
So that.
Man, vibe, that beat hard too. You know what I'm saying? That bounce and that flow, you definitely coming with it.
Yeah, man. You know, I gotta just be me naturally, man. I ain't trying to sound like no other rapper or anything. Just trying to sound like me. Just keep it 1,000 with me. And you know what I'm saying? Trying to know me, get to know me. Just be naturally me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
natural flows.
Nah, you can definitely tell, you belong on that mic, you know what I'm saying, doing what you're doing. Before we get into even some more stuff, I wanna bring to light what I see that's very important, man, on how y'all put that cover together. The cover looking major, and man, even just your whole presentation, of the record. I want to salute you on that one too, man.
I feel like everything that you put your work into, you got to do it real right. You got to do it right. You can't half step. So back then, I used to go on the internet and find covers and trying to, throw it on SoundCloud. But I learned. I watched the entrepreneurs. I watched the mainstream and how they do things. Sometimes a mainstream artist might post something with their album cover, and I probably go like about 30 minutes behind them or hour behind them and try to like kind of like post the same, not the same content, but like in the same way to see if I can get the same attraction. Just ways and just learning, man. Just trying to just not saying follow, but learning. I take this as a learning experience. So as far as my album cover go, everything that I do, I'm gonna make sure that I do it right. I make sure it look good. I make sure that it's attractive to where people can tap in. Even if the song is trash, the album cover is good. They're gonna make them want to play the song. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, that part.
Nah, man, I respect that, and definitely, man, that's what we take, great pride of, man. It's so much talent out here in the game, but I think the dopest talent in hip hop is in the streets in your rawest form. Before you even get to labels, some of that stuff be copycatted from people that's grinding through the streets. So when you really out here moving through the streets, that's how you can hear the new sound. And man, you definitely got a sound of your own, and you coming with it though. Man, that speak up on the world, like a lot of the people that don't know, about the area. You say you from what you call it? You say U.S.U.I.
The U.S. Virgin Islands.
Yeah.
My daddy originally from Trinidad. My mom from New York. And for some reason, I end my ass up in the Virgin Islands, so I guess I was born there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man. Just
St. Croix, man.
Man, share a little light on just that experience on being just that from like over here and cause you in H Town, you reside in H Town now, right?
Hell yeah, man. Been in H-Town since I was 13 years old, man. And I'm like, yeah, over 20 years, man.
Oh, salute to that. Yeah, H
Bam
Town,
now.
big world. Well, did you do you ever like share the light? Cause a lot of people ain't never even left town. They ain't even left they area and stuff. How is that experience having family and being born over there? Like that's your
Well,
life.
I really don't feel nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, my mom from New York. I was living in New York when I was a baby. I never seen the motherfucking place, so I didn't even know how it looked. She told me about it. She said I lived there for like 2-3 years. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't feel nothing about it. You know what I mean? This is home to me. Houston is home to me. Texas is home to me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there for a while, so
Man, you never know.
I
You
miss it.
mess around, be
But
going back to hitting some shows out there.
you fucking right. That's my plan, man.
Yeah.
That's my plan, man. For real.
Yeah, man. You got some
Yeah.
bangers on this joint, man. Other than I thought you knew. Like I say, that one buzzing. But you got the double cups and in the trap house. Man, what you
Oh
got? The
yeah.
social distance.
They
Like how did you even
yeah,
come
that
up
was
with
a
that
man.
whole concept of putting those together? What vibe you was in, man? And tell us about that
COVID
moment.
19, man. COVID-19, man. That motherfucking corona. That it had us in the house. You can't do nothing. You know what
Nah,
I'm
for
saying?
real,
So it's
real
like
life.
I was rapping. The album came out just according to what I was doing at the time. You know what I'm saying? I was hustling. You know, I'm always a hustling ass dude anyway. So I'm hustling. COVID hit. Shit, you can't really mingle and hang with nobody. So it's like I made songs based on the COVID-19. You know what I'm saying? Like social distancing. You know what I'm saying? I rather socialize with the money. I rather not shake no hands. It was like metaphors. You know what I'm saying? That yeah, basically metaphors, man. That would just have something to do with the COVID-19 and the corona and double cups. That right there, man. That was just like I say, a dedication to all the fallen soldiers in Texas. Period. You know what I'm saying? And it was mostly like people out of screwed up clique. I never met none of them. Well, I met some of them, but at that time, like when I came out with double cups, it was like shit. The first rapper I heard out of Houston, man, was Fat Pat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then I went Lil Kiki, you know what I'm saying? ESG, you had Chameleon, you had Slim Thug, Power, like all that shit. I grew up listening to them niggas. So it was like shit. Fuck it, man. Yeah, that's what it is, man.
That's real though.
Because man, I just have to represent, man.
Yeah, no, that's man, that's what's up. Yeah, you can.
So rest in peace to Screw. Rest in peace to that boy Mo, man, and Hawk, man. You know what I'm saying? All the fallen soldiers, the real G's, man.
Yeah,
I had
real.
to put double cups out there. I had to put a little taste of my medicine on that shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, man, I rock with that, man. While we in the joint early, man, let people know where to follow you at, man, while they listening and tune in. You know, we got people out there in New York, you know what I mean, on the West Coast, California, man. Let people know where to follow Cherokee ENT at.
Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Facebook, I got my own fan page, Cherokee ENT. On Facebook, everything is up under the same name, man, Cherokee ENT. If you want to really stream my music, you know what I'm saying? Spotify is where I recommend everybody at because that's my main focus on my platform. That's my platform that I'm focusing on, that I'm building on right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Spotify is my main go-to because it's not a lot, but I got over 1,000 monthly listeners, you know what I'm saying? And I got streams. So Spotify is where you want to be to listen to my new music, any music I got coming up. As a matter of fact, I got a new track that is dropping midnight called Hawk Mentality. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all tune in, tap into that, man. Midnight tonight. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Live. Yeah, and I see, you know, I'm on your Spotify now, man. You know what I'm saying? And shoot, you got over the 1,000. You 2,000 plus monthly. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
I want to say this, man. I can just hear, just speaking from you, I could tell you authentic, man. You ain't trying to be nobody else, no gimmick, man. You ain't out here like trying to chase no. You building your movement step by step, writing music based on your life experience. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we need more in the game, because everybody go through their own experience, and that can put it in a music format that millions of others can relate to. And
right,
that gotta be more respected.
I feel like, how can you lose on yourself when you're investing in yourself and you're taking the time to be a prudent child? Like, basically, the entrepreneurs like yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, you tell me things. Even before we even had this meeting, you know, we'd be chopping up on the phone, and you have told me a lot of stuff that I had to learn. And instead of me taking that into defensive mode, I take that shit and I run with it, man, because I lived and I learned, and a lot of stuff that I have learned and took and ran with it, I found myself in a better position than the last. You know what I'm saying? And it's not going to go overnight, man. You know what I'm saying? It takes time. If you go overnight, it's a fluke to me. I feel like shit, motherfucker just getting signed or hitting them little shows and getting them. And not me. I'm working hard for my shit. You know what I'm saying? Content after content and all that good stuff, man. And yeah, just trying to get out there. Yeah.
Man, damn right. And that's lit, though. You know what I'm saying? You own it. We can't wait to have you on some shows, man, and see you moving around with that, man. Let's speak up on that In My Zone. Like where you was at.
That right there for me, that was like finding myself. That was really finding myself. You know what I'm saying? As far as the versatile flows, I was finding myself. Because if a person could actually really look into my music from way, way back then, man, oh my God, I sound totally different back then than I sound now. I grew. You know what I'm saying? So In My Zone was like mostly finding myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you got the still quarantine.
Yeah, that's the album. That's the whole name of the album.
Whole
Still quarantining. I was supposed to come out with a volume 2, but I guess shit ain't nobody quarantining no more. So I have to switch it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm coming out with singles after singles after singles. I'm taking my time with it. I don't want to flood the market too much, but I got a lot of fucking new music written, a lot of new music already recorded on files. Just need to be out there, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just feeding it slowly but surely. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing or not, but I feel like me as an artist, being underground and getting for people to know me and people know who I am. I don't want to come out with 7, 8 tracks, man, at one time, because I'm not giving nobody time to even listen. You know what I'm saying? I like to come out with a track at a time and promo and market and push and push and push until they span don't even want to hear this shit no more. And when I see them numbers don't go up, now I'm going to go ahead and hit doing another one. I mean, that's just my strategy.
Man, salute to that strategy. You know what I'm saying? I try to tell people as much as, because so much music is being flooded daily all across the world. So, man, you can pass up and overspend in trying to do so many singles at a certain level and then even reach the max to one record. You know what I'm saying? And of course,
Yeah, might as well
everybody,
you drop a fucking album.
huh?
If they're gonna do it like that, so might as well they drop an album, they're gonna do it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know. But no, man, you got it, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all your fan base, man, and your whole process of you growing. Like I say, just even you coming to the game, being authentic and coming with a real dope flow. Got your label. Man, what would you say, man? Like what you like about the game? Like what was like your biggest impact that had you tapped into hip hop? Do you remember that time?
Man, if I tell you this, you'll probably you'll be like, nah, this man lying. Okay, look here, man. Like my mom, right? I was in the Virgin Islands, man, and let's just say, right, my mom was listening to NWA, and it was this one song she used to. Man, I wish I could rap that motherfucker, but anyway, it was an NWA West Coast man and Tupac Biggie. That's when Tupac Biggie was all alive. I was tuned into that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So she bought me this CD player for Christmas, man. And I would rock myself to sleep with the CD player on, and I would jam Machiavelli, jam all them, like everybody that I was rapping, you know. But whoever I was listening to at that moment, for some reason, I don't know what the fuck, man, but I used to always vision like that's all I see when I close my eyes, man. Was me at the arena in the Virgin Islands, at the baseball field, where that was at, in the Christian state of first state in my country. And I'm on stage and I'm rapping. Whatever song I listen to, I'm pretending that I'm the artist rapping their music, word for word. And I have a whole crowd. And I ain't touched not even one fucking microphone. I ain't even rapped. I ain't never even knew I could rap. You know what I'm saying? But I used to be in a steel pan too, them little drums, them little steel drums that you beat on that drums and make different noises and shit. I played on that. I used to come home and watch my uncle chanting that reggae, that Beanie Man shit. Like, cause my granddaddy have a gold record and a gold microphone in a dining room. He still got it to this very day. I can't wait to go home so I can get on that microphone. But anyway, yeah, so I basically just really grew up around music, man. Growing up, it was never really something that triggered me. Music just always been a passion. I love the fuck out of music. That's my therapy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real. And how was it? How was it like you adapted into the H Town? I'm quite sure. See, I get it. I see how why you have the patience and the vision and the consistency that you have because you able to see how big the independence is coming out of H Town. You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists don't be able to. They be different. Everybody different. You know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
with your plan, you can tell you have you know your impact on your influence, and then how you put your projects together. You like, man, I'm gonna do me. Whoever rocking with me, you know, but I'm gonna be great at it, man. Speak up on like your impact as you growing up in Houston, and then seeing the lifestyle of Houston, and then seeing like how I grew, you know, as far as like the hip hop, man. How was that?
When I went to Lamar High School, that's when it all started. Yeah, I remember that day like yesterday, man. I was hanging around with the essays, the only black man around the essays, man. And they all used to go around freestyling. And they listen to people like 50 Twin. They was listening to Lil Mario. They was listening to How Big Mo. That's when it was jumping, you know what I'm saying? That's when top dropping and Slim Thug after the Kappa to the freestyle. We was all on. We was freestyling over them boys, man. That's what I'm talking about. Like we was in a circle. That beat come on, and we freestyling over Slim Thug, Pow Wow, committing that. We didn't give two fucks. We was freestyling over them, man. You know what I'm saying? I started just getting my freestyle on, and I started freestyling and freestyling free before I even pick up a pen and pad. I started freestyling, and I got so good at freestyling, man. And I started freestyling one day. I picked up the notepad and the pen. I was writing all fucking day. I was writing all day. I used to wake up early in the morning just to write, and I was finished writing. I wrote so much, I didn't even know I was writing so much. It was dark already. That's how much I was writing. You know what I'm saying? So really, Houston and Lamar High School is when I really got real influence with the hip hop. You know what I'm saying? That's when the Hot Boys was out with the white tee and the bandanas and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was
Yeah,
like, yeah, it was jumping then, boy. Yeah, I was, yeah,
yeah, and
that was
that's
the time. T2, what his name? T2, whatever, the rapper name. And he had that beat. That fucking beat with that Nintendo, something like Little Flip, but it was like another beat, like a Nintendo beat.
oh
I even
yeah,
went to the nigga shows. Yeah, I went to nigga shows. I had a big ass piece and chain with a Mickey Mouse piece and shit with my name all over it. And I'm high and tabbed out and I'm throwing up the West and shit. And them boys looking at me wondering, who the fuck is this? I was finding myself all the way there, man. They didn't even really know that I was really into that I was gonna actually really be the one to be lyrical on the microphone. Yeah.
I respect that though. But but see, that's because you know just hearing that you can tell that you stay a student of the game though, man. And man, I just want to say, man, I wish much success through your whole journey. You know what I'm saying, through this music, your business, and everything, because we need more, especially of us. You know, people that take their time, and you know everybody ain't go get to the destination at the same time, and then a lot of things in the world be fabricated. So it's like I like to tell
Right.
people, man, take y'all time and build. Man, you go 12 months and build 100 fans that's real, that'll spend $20 with you, that'll buy a t-shirt, is way more worth than having thousands of likes and then don't know if you have a real fan. Don't know if you
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? So And then Texas so big, media is so big that's expanding from cities, different countries. So man, I just want to say salute to your whole grind and your state of mind, man. And Cherokee ENT, I can see you signing artists because you already share the education and the patience to be able to get behind an artist too.
Yeah, man. It's consistency, man. Consistency, having God on your side, man, and just grind. It's like working in McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Where you start off as a dishwasher, work your way up to a freaking cashier, being consistent, being grinding. Same way with the music. You know what I'm saying? Be consistent, grind. That door gonna open up. You just gotta
Yep.
be patient, have God on your side and work.
And see,
And what these artists need to know is that you can't just drop a song and just expect it to just go. You gotta put your money behind it, man. You gotta market that shit. A lot of people don't. Underground artists like me, some people don't know that. They think talent is gonna make the money. Nah, I feel like to me, money makes money. You gotta put something in to get back. For me, that's how I look at it.
what could we be expecting next, man? You dropping any you say you probably changed the title to the project.
Well, I got a track. Supposedly, it's releasing at 12 o'clock at midnight called Hog Mentality. That's my first track after I Thought You Knew. That's my second latest release for 2025. My first release for 2025, but my second latest track. I Thought You Knew was my first. Hog Mentality, my second. I got a lot more. I just recorded another track off of Afrobeat. You know what I'm saying? I already done paid for it and all that stuff. I got the stems or whatever. I even record the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just really just writing right now and working, man. I really want to drop an album, but a wise person told me that right now it's showing me the perfect moment for me to drop an album. I should keep dropping singles, so that's what I'm doing. But I'm dropping my singles piece by piece. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeding the crowd piece by piece. When they get tired of hearing that one, that's when I'm hitting them with the other one. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it going for 2025, man. It's just nothing but work. I've been through a lot and I'm tired. I'm ready to kick the fucking door down. And I am gonna kick that door down, whether if it take 5-6 years from now. The door gonna be kicked down because of my motivation and my consistency and having God on my side and having good people around me, man. Working with me like y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Texas. Shout out to Texas Starlist, man, for real.
Man, shout out to whole Texas Starlist, man. Shout out to the DJs on the team, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dallas, H-Town, Austin, San Antonio, Killeen, San Angelo, man.
Already.
All the people that's tied in and help us push new music and break new music,
We say Texas
man.
tied.
Man.
Texas tied, baby.
Hey man, I thought you knew is out right now, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure y'all leave them comments, man. Tap in with the homie Cherokee ENT, man. That cover dope. And by the way, man, that logo hard than a man. The Cherokee,
man,
it took me
it took me a while to find a logo, man, for just me, my name that fits my name. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I was thinking about all kinds of shit, Indian hats, king hats, and I was like, man, I just need something that's gonna be for me, something that's gonna stand out, something I could put on shirts, on socks, on hats, merch. Gonna be coming to. It's gonna take time, but shit, man. I'm bringing it all in. You know what I'm saying? For 2025, piece by piece. Whether if I got to start with just a fucking 2-3 shirts or something, I'm gonna get it in and put it on my website. You know what I'm saying? Real talk,
most definitely, man. Most definitely. Any shout outs that you want to give, man, before we get about this?
Man, I want to give a shout out to the whole wide world of Texas, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. From Dallas to San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? Tyler, Huntsville. You know what I'm saying? Houston. I really got to give a shout out, man, to Texas Starlist, man. My motherfucking people there, man. Real talk, man. I love y'all. I love Texas. You know what I'm saying? I want to give a shout out to my family members. I want to give a shout out to God. I know He's listening right now, but I shout out to you, God. Real talk, man.
Yeah, I'm with you. Shout out
And
to God. Yep.
yeah, man. And I want to give a shout out to myself for not giving up. Although sometimes a motherfucker be going through some shit. Never give up though. You know what I'm saying? Just push me stronger. But shit, I give a shout out to myself for just really being strong, being a soldier, man, and staying in there and keep working. That's all I got to do. And I'm ready to work with everybody, man. That is really shit. I'm ready to work with South Walker. I'm ready to work with Pow Wow. I'm ready to work with shit Chameleon. I'm tired of everybody telling me I sound like that boy. So me and him get together and track together so they can see the difference. We don't sound alike.
Nah, that man. That's a cool comparison though, man. It kind of sound like you. I would have thought, definitely you got you could tell you from the islands or like Louisiana, and then just the whole bouncer. I thought you knew, man. Got it definitely. You got a nice cash money feel with that record. You know what I'm saying?
But what the world don't know, if y'all listening, man, I'm gonna be honest. My favorite rapper, I swear for God, my favorite rapper out of Houston, man, Chameleon, man. Shout out to that boy. And it's funny because people say I sound like him, right? And I be like, man, how I sound like that boy? Whoa, man, I don't sound like that boy, man. I sound like me. I tell him all the time, and I sound like me. But what they're not knowing, I tell them, hey, listen, but for real though, that's my favorite artist, man. I look up to that boy, like as far as lyrical wise, you know what I'm saying? Because that boy is a beast. I don't know, man. That boy a beast for real. I can't wait for him. He's supposed to be coming back rapping. You know what I'm saying? I heard. That's a little rumor that he's supposed to be coming back. He even said that out of his mind that he's supposed to be coming back. You know what I'm saying? So shit, I'm waiting for my boy too. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully me and him could do a song together. Real talk.
Legendary. For real.
Yeah, man. That's shit I look up. He motivates me. I motivate myself, but he motivates me to be a better artist as far as putting my lyrics together. You know what I'm saying? He was my mentor as far as me when I first started rapping. He was my mentor. I was listening to Chameleon before I even picked up my pen and pad to write. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he motivated me a lot, man. And a lot more artists, too, from Houston, but mostly him lyrically because I like the way how he put his words together. And it was like, yeah, he challenged me to become a better rapper. And I want to thank him for that, too. One day I will, though.
Nah, salute to that, man. You know what I'm saying? You already know how Texas and the streets respect that, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, shout out to all the medias. And like I say, man, shout out to all the DJs that ain't scared to break new music, man. Tap in with the homie Cherokee Ent. He on that TSL mixtape, you know what I'm saying, that we dropping on the Hottest Series mixtape in the South. We doing numbers, man. DJ Botted, I see you. DJ Boosie, I see you. Johnny Rip, DJ Johnny Rip. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the DJs out there in London, too. We international, man, with it. And make sure y'all tap in with the homie. This is the Star List, the Stars on the Way edition. Let's go.
Boy, it's going down, boy.
Log on now.